Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I just wanted to make a short video on my new Discord server just to introduce you to it, and also I think I owe you an apology guys, since it's been forever since I've entered my old Discord, so I just wanted to say sorry for abandoning you there. And yeah, let's just go over my new Discord. I'm gonna show you everything, so let's jump into it. So if you open a page and just type like Discord like this with this link, which is in the description down below and will be going forward on every new video. So by clicking on it, it will lead you into the server. That's what you're gonna see first. And then it's gonna ask you a bunch of questions. For example, the first one is which channel are you subscribed to, so you can pick whichever. You're probably coming from Kinly3D right now, so let's click on that. This is like a mandatory one, you cannot skip it, so you can absolutely pick more than one and you can remove some later. Now on to the next one. The next one is extremely important. That's asking you to set the amount of notification you will want to see. So basically whichever channels you pick there, for example Kinly3D or more, if you say constant, you will get mentioned every time I upload a video for those channels. So that means if you click none, you will never see any sorts of notification. You will not see your role get pinged, because in my server you cannot ping a single role. So with that in mind, you'll be totally at peace in my server. So on to the last question before entering, which is what are you into? Again, lighthearted question. Basically you say whatever you want here, you can skip it. By just answering the two first questions, you are already part of the community, you're a member of this server. This is just adding you some specific categories and therefore areas of the server. So for example, let's say you're into music, Magic the Gathering, Lord of the Rings, Borderlands. And so finally before entering, you need to read the rules, and if you click on finish, that means you agree. Once you're in, it's different. You have a bunch of new things to do. It's quite short, don't you worry, but I'm gonna show you everything. So this is the community guideline you need to follow. There's like only few steps you need to finish before being set up. So the first thing is to go into this, which is introduce yourself, and so that will lead you to the free folk section of this server, which is an area dedicated only to you guys. Once you do that, you can go back at the top right there over all the channels and click on server guide, which is the community guideline. The next thing is gonna be to check out our welcoming page. So if you click on it, that's basically the introduction I'm giving to you from this video, but you can absolutely read more on that. And at the bottom you can find my text if you're into Magic. So we go back to the server guide. So the next thing will be to check out our events, but we're gonna go back to that in a bit. Just before, let's see the rules. And so you're absolutely right, this is the same rules for the first part, but the second part is important to me and I could not put it before. So basically I cannot create tags right now, and I really wanted to have a tag for spoilers. So for that reason and that reason only, I will ask you to make sure your message is clearly labeled as spoiler. Now if we go back to the server guide, before checking out our events, there's another thing. If you go underneath the server guide, there's also the channels and roles. So if you click on it, that's all the questions you've been asked so far with all the answers. So like I said earlier, you can absolutely check and check things as much as you please, whenever you want. For the skippable question, you can uncheck everything, but for like at which space you get notifications and which channel are you subscribed to, you must pick at least one. But for everything else, you can absolutely do whatever. I'm leading you here because I wanted to introduce you to the two last questions. So the fourth one, it's also a lighthearted one, which is like, how do you like to hang out? So what I'm intending for you to answer, it's like playing with the community, where it will give you access to an area where you can game nights. If people are up for it, there is a bunch of channels made for board games, D&D sessions, like EDH night, whatever you want. Same for movies and books. Now the last important one, which is, are you extremely knowledgeable in any of these subjects? And I will ask you to think carefully before answering it. And so all those answers will not give you anything more, but instead they will ask more of you. So for that reason, I will ask you to go back to the server guide and to go check out our events. So basically the first part right there is things I'm asking you to read if you wanna understand how events, game nights works. Everyone is eligible, you don't need to do anything to access them, but if you wanna help run events and stuff like that, there's the rule I mentioned earlier and you need to follow this. So that's the question, are you extremely knowledgeable in any of these subjects, with all the answers. And if you seriously think you're extremely knowledgeable in one of those subjects and you really want to answer it, please just give a read of how and why. And that's all I'm asking, because people will rely on your opinion and like D&D and Magic, and if there's a ruling issue to settle down and stuff like that. So as you can see, it will have importance for people, and so yeah, do not pick it lightly for all or sex. And so congrats, once you've done that, you're officially a member of this server. You have accomplished everything the community guideline wanted you to do. And so yeah, now you just have to hang out and hopefully have some fun. Just keep in mind, no role can be mentioned. It's meant for you, no longer for me to spam you with my notifications for my content. It's a place where you can hang out and be at peace. So if that's intriguing to you, the link is in the description down below again and will be on every video going forwards. You're more than welcome to join. If you were into my last Discord server, again, I'm really sorry guys to have let you down like that. I will join it again soon to get all the builds back into that one. I'm not planning on like deleting the old server for now and for a long while. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to say today. So thanks again for watching. So just a final reminder to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And yeah, with that said, I will see you in the next one when there's more content coming out for Borderlands 4. In the meantime, take care guys, stay safe, see ya.